Touchdown, Oakland. Marcus Allen, 47 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And now a two-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Bravo.
Not today. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Watch 98.
Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. My God.
Here's Mayfield. It's caught. And it's 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for two, and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for two, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
Charles, the Pittsburgh Steelers, as they get the football back here, you know, this is a team now at 7-5 that has a real shot at the playoffs, in position for the wild card right now thanks to their win over Cleveland 20-13. And they were saying, hey, we're not going to be swept by these Browns. That hasn't happened since 1988, and they avoided doing that.
And they avoided doing it with their third-string quarterback and really fourth-string if you count training camp. Because remember, they traded Joshua Dobbs to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Let's go.
A gain of 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught. The former USC Trojan, Xavier Grimble. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Ben leaves to counter on the draw. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
What we got?
They'll run here with Connor. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Buying time to his left. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Odell Beckham, 64 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a short kick, taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Raiders pick it up. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Roethlisberger. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Lock 80!
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hey, man up, D. Man up.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Oh, and now some space to operate. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 34 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Kings! Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield on play action. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Watch that. 49, check 49.
Sponge. No. Check, crunch.
Hey, alert 33.
Hatchet.
What's that?
Now a toss play, Allen. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
at the Steelers' 28-yard line.
180. Come on. What's that?
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
What's that?
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Juju Smith-Schuster as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real quick? Please, thank you. All right, let's go. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's look at some of the big games week 13. So these are ones that our crew probably think are the biggest 4. Let's rank them 1 to 4 as far as how big they are and what they mean. Baltimore at Buffalo, San Fran at New Orleans, KC at New England, Seattle at the Rams. How would you rank those? What do you think?
Well, this is going to sound self-serving since I'm working San Francisco and New Orleans, but to me that's the number 1 game because the number 1 seed in the NFC will be determined that week for that moment, okay? The winner of that becomes the number 1 seed. I think the number 2 game, Seattle at the Rams, because Seattle's trying to maintain pace with San Francisco or become the number 1 team in the NFC West, and the Rams have to have it if they have any designs on making the playoffs. The number 3 game, Baltimore at Buffalo. Buffalo's announced its presence, that big win on Thanksgiving Day over Dallas, but Baltimore's the hottest team, the best team in the league over the last 8 weeks, and then you finish up Kansas City, New England. How is that the number 4 game?
I know.
Hard to believe, but it is in this instance.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
Here's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he's got this down to the 35. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. Roethlisberger now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 2 times.
Jack 16.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Black.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this third quarter of play. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
20. 180.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. Watch out. Slam.
What's that? Cut.
They'll run on first down. Allen, room here to run. And just shutting him off there. And now running right through him. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
26, Mike. You can't
Point it right.
You can't block me.
Regular.
Twist. 26, Mike.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right.
They still playing soccer.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
SOS.
Check 50. Cut.
They'll try the left side. It's Allen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
180.
3 buzz.
On 2nd down at 4, Mayfield, and Walker has it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
98. Watch 98.
Hey, Alpha.
Watch the curl.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From a yard out, and the Raiders able to extend that advantage. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch tight end. 3 down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. Roethlisberger will throw. And this is Moncrief with a catch. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. Ben to throw again. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Hurry!
On first down, Allen. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, it would likely put an end to this thing.
Hurry!
On me. 26, Mike.
Run.
All day.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. It's caught. Beckham. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on his first 9 passes now in the ball game. This is caught, and he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
On third down, it's Allen. Still going. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcus Allen, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
One last shot for Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dante Moncrief with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game